Hello, hello, hello! You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, boy, Harbaugh. Bro, I promise you, this man always gives me content. And, bro, it's never the best content, right? Because the best content is of winning Raven content or winning Bucks. Because the Bucks got knocked off yesterday or last night. And winning Bucks content, something to that effect, But this man, bro. So he went on the Rich Eisen show, right? And he had some things to say. Now, some of it I agreed with. Because I told y'all before, I don't hate Harbaugh. I don't think he's a horrible coach. I just think at times he makes horrible decisions, and I'll stick to that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can last this long in the NFL and just be a terrible coach. There's just no way. So I don't think he's a terrible coach by any stretch of the imagination, but I do believe he makes very terrible decisions at the most inopportune times. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the clip of him on the Rich Eisen show, right? Where he talks about Derrick Henry and he talks about the loss that was accrued by the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship game against the eventual Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. So without further ado, I'm going to play this, and then y'all going to understand why I was laughing at the beginning. All right, so let's get started with this.
Of running, I mean, my God, signing Derrick Henry it may be one of the most on-brand Ravens maneuvers I can recall.
Very on-brand.
What was your conversation with him
like? Well, not on-brand, but
bringing him in, selling the program, or him selling himself to you in any way, shape, or form, John?
Yeah, it's a great question. I guess it's if you can't beat him, sign him. And that's what we were able to do with him. He really was not.
I just want to say, I wish they had that same mantra with wide receivers. I'm just saying, if you can't beat them, sign them. Can you imagine if we signed Tyreek Hill? Oh, but whatever. Let's keep this going.
Much conversation at all because we wanted him to be here and he wanted to be here. And it was a crazy day with the first day of free agency and all the running backs going off the board. And we were, I don't want to say we were caught off guard, but we certainly didn't expect them all to sign so quickly. But the guy we wanted was the guy that didn't go off the board.
That's the most Raven thing right there. Oh, we waited, but we expect this all to happen so quickly. Oh, God. That's the most on-brand Raven thing thus far in this conversation. But once again, let's continue.
And, we've been talking to his agent all along, and we knew he wanted to be here, and I think he knew that we wanted him here. And he's a great fit for us. Can't wait for him to put the pads on and start running the ball for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, let's just try and put in the mind's eye of a Ravens fan. What does it look like? Obviously you got a fullback there. Harbaugh's like to use fullbacks. But obviously your quarterback's gonna be in shotgun a lot. What's the scheme plan that you're willing to reveal here involving him for you?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I don't think I'd be giving anything away if I said that it's going to be what we do. And it's going to be Derrick Henry doing it within the structure of what we built around Lamar, and he's going to be just fine. And I think what it's going to look like is what it's looked like in Tennessee, him running for a lot of yards, and maybe even
hopefully
in some ways we'll create some opportunities because we're going to possibly spread the defense out just a little bit more. There won't be as many eyes on him, maybe not as many helmets directed toward him when he gets the ball, and we'll be able to create just a little more space for him. At least that's our goal. That's what we're trying to create.
I like this
part. What we're doing offensively.
And I agree with this.
And, just give him some seams. I mean, one thing we always used to say with Derrick Henry on defense was,
don't let him get started.
Can't let him get started.
Facts.
If he gets started, it's going to be hard to stop him. You got to stop him before he gets started. And hopefully with this offense, that's going to be really hard to do.
Well, and I know head coaches in the NFL, and certainly you've been that for, now almost 2 decades, are a page-turning bunch. But I would like to ask, how often do you think about the AFC Championship game and the run-pass split that was such a conversation after it?
Right. I mean, it's a great conversation. It's definitely wasn't the goal, and I think what the Chiefs basically decided to do, Steve Spagnuolo, their great defensive coordinator, basically said, we're going to make you beat us in a certain way. And it was going to be press coverage with a loaded box. And how are you going to do that? And we need to make plays against that, really in the passing game, to be honest with you. in order to do that.
Yes!
Whole formation in and just play, an old school 3 yards in a cloud of dust game, which we've done before, but that really wasn't our game plan going in. That's not the way we tried to do it. So how I look at it is, and how Lamar looks at it, and he and I have had this conversation, is that we've got to build ourselves up in ways that we can handle that in the future and deal with that when it comes up, and basically make people pay for playing us in that kind of defense. So, we weren't able to do it in that game the way we wanted to do it, and we're going to have to figure out a way to do it pretty soon here, because we're going to play those guys and Pittsburgh and other teams that play us like that real soon again.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yo, you know why this bothers me? Let me tell you why that bothered me. One is because all Harbaugh had to do was literally, because he has a headgear like this, but it has a thing that comes out, a mouthpiece. And all he had to do was say, hello, is this thing on? Hello? Munkin, can you hear me? You can. Okay, I just want to tell you something. Hey, listen, run the stinking ball before I come up there and put my foot in your face. I'm a Harbaugh. This is the Baltimore Ravens. The one time, when it's like, okay, go be the Ravens, you said, no bueno. And you're not trying to say it was the way that they played you. Even if, let's say, because they can't guard the run regardless of who's in the box. But here's the thing. If they're putting everybody at the line and then wanting everybody up on the outsides, this is why we've been screaming to get somebody that you cannot do that to. You see, if that was Tyreek Hill, right? You might be able to stop him once doing that. You're not playing the whole game like that. You're not. He will literally leave the game with 500 receiving yards. And I'm not even joking. We're talking about a guy that had 300 receiving yards in a half. I'm sorry, a quarter and a half. My bad. Because I don't want to shortchange what he did. Y'all understand that, right? Bruh, I'm not even mad. It's just sometimes, boy, this man can just bring out the worst in you, bro. You just be looking at him. Sometimes when you be hearing Harbaugh speak, you be just like, oh. And then you hear him say something that you're like, oh, gosh. Oh, and he be smiling and everything. Boy, what he be saying, bro? Listen, I'm not tripping, bro. I am not tripping. I am not. That's Harbaugh being Harbaugh, right? And look, like I said, nothing's going to be perfect. Everything is 2020 when everything is said and done. And it's easier to quarterback from a seat where I'm sitting. That's true. I'm not going to act like that's not true. But like I've always said, I'm not asking for the Ravens to move mountains. I'm not asking for them to create stars. I'm not asking them to change the positioning of the moon. I'm literally asking them to make the layups. That is not hard. I'm not asking much else of you. I'm asking you to take the layups and actually make the layups. This is like someone giving you a straight line and you're like, nah, 3 all day, baby. 3 all day, baby. It's like, bro, just take the layup. Jesus, gosh, why? Hold up, man. And mind you, I'm not calling my Lord Savior's name in anger. It's merely out of frustration. But no, for real. Like, it just, man, like, Harbaugh, like, ugh. When he talks sometimes, it just bothers me. It really does. Oh, my God, man. But what do you guys think? Do y'all agree with what Harbaugh said on the Rich Eisen show, saying, oh, they played it a certain way, and it was such a smart way to play us, and that's what really got us? You know what I'm saying? Or are you on the mantra saying, look, either way, we should have been able to beat them. Because they can't stop us running if they put even the defensive coordinator in the box. They weren't going to stop us from running the ball. And then we should have been able to beat them on the outsides with us throwing the ball if it's one-on-one. Right? Oh. So if you're on that one, let me know what you think down in the comment section and everything else. All right? And like I said, I want to know what you guys think about this Harbaugh comment. So let me know. But as always, this episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to Tori Nargo, and he said, your content is original. Keep it up. And he donated a large $20, yes, I'm saying that, donation to the monkey with me. Nah, thank you so much, Tori, man. That's love. And like I always tell everybody, man, I know how hard it is to earn a buck right now. You guys are supporting the channel. That means the world to me. I don't care if it's 50 cents. You know, I don't take anything for granted. You guys are literally supporting this platform and helping me grow and helping this platform turn into something special. And that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Funny, informative, honest, down to earth, Christian-based. So, you know, it is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for supporting. But if you have not done so already, check out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and just stuff like that, like how you just see Mr. Nargo do, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Well, once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.